Get the rum and the meat. Get the meat in the cup. Get the cup to your head. Drink up. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are starting a new series with the game Enshrouded, which we will directly focus on learning the game and also explaining some kind of materials to you. And we will read all the story related things as well. So let's start with the play button. First of all, we have some kind of character selection screen, which includes some pre-made characters, I guess. Which one should I? That suits a little bit better. And what about the hair also? I'm a bald one, and I want it to look like a little bit to me, and that's quite useful. Mm, that suits well. Yep. What about the voice? Ah! That sounds a little bit me. So also the character name is the same as mine. So that's our character. That game has some kind of character increasement things as well. So let's start with a private game and create a new game. My World 1. What about the name? For YouTube. So let's begin our journey.
Long ago, a wanderer brought an enthralling gift to the people of Embervale. The elixir. It was a cure, a blessing, a weapon. Once concealed by the ancients, its might had been set free. With it came power, mistrust, and a longing for more. Humanity dug the elixir wells, ripping apart the land and each other to quench their thirst. Elixir and blood, a drop for a drop. But from the depths of the wells, an unforeseen curse crept into Embervale. The Shroud, a ruinous fog which sought only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancients and humans united to forge the Flameborn. Now, your time has come. Awake.
Awake! I think we are this Fireborn. And as you've seen, we are born in a pod. It looks like a cryopod from the past. And some kind of things are written at the top left section, as you can see. Rested, inactive, sheltered, warm and comfortable. That needs some more things should be here at the same time. And as you can see, there are some empty pots and some food pots as well. What about these? Nothing looks interesting in that area, but anyway, I want to check if we can find any kind of story related thing. There's none. Let's go and check the next room. Cinder Vault. New location charted. 1 mark. As you can see, some kind of question mark, and that is written commune with the flame. And we are getting the rested buff at the same time. As you can see, the countdown is increasing. You have slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of Embervale has fallen, consumed by the shroud. Now the enduring flame calls for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct the flame altar to create shelter from the dark. Okay, that's our first quest, and there is nothing interesting. So let's find out what's going on around. There is not a map icon, but yep, we got a compass on top. A vast world awaits you, filled with secrets and peril. Press I and navigate to the map to track your discoveries. So, isn't it press I? Yeah. So for changing the screens, we can use Q and E keys at the same time. It directly opens our backpack. That's a character screen. We got a pants already in use. That includes that doesn't include any kind of resistance or buff. So that's a trash item. And there's a skills tree, as you have seen, some kind of skills in here which we will interact with later. So we can check our map. So we have some kind of player spot in here which we can form our own world. I guess we can share with our friends, but later we will find out about these. And also we can check our journal. So we had some tutorials in here, and for our quest we can press space for checking. As you've seen, there's our quest rewards, 150 XP. I'm not quite sure if it's good or bad. There's a D key. Yep, the story will have some new things written in here, but in later stages. So a promising site to establish a flame altar is marked on your map. Reach the location to proceed. So we got a world map which shows us some kind of place for us to form. So let's try to find out if there's anything interesting. There's a book which we can read. Let's try to read it. On the Flame and its Murmurs. New lore page general. Okay. Pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protects it in flaming core. Wisdom far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours, seeking and utters a whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A shame, as I believe we could have quite enlightened conversations. Balthazar. That should be someone important. Later we will find out who is he. Press I. So let's go on. I guess the game will force us to travel from here. As you can see, I can hold shift. I had seen some kind of magical thing that leads me here, and there's a chest, which is our first chest. Let's collect these. Take and take. And there's some other bandages. Nothing interesting, so let's head inside. Again, it told us that we are sheltered. Yeah, it's showing me some kind of way. I can jump down or head through here. Use a terraforming tool or explosive to forge a path through the rubble. Explosive powder balls can be thrown. As you've seen, we got some loot in here, and let's collect them. What about that? Is that it? No. Again. Yep. Okay. I found out another path which has some kind of new loot. And we grabbed our first hatchet. And there's another lore. Ode to pike meat. Get around, we're drinking, an ode to the queen once young. Three babes on her arm, cup filled to the brim, thinking out loud the song. I guess that's some kind of lyric or poem. Rather meat in my cup, or my cup filled with rum. Drink too much, rather than be dumb. Can't only have some, so share some around. Drink too much, rather than drink one. Rather meat in my head, and my head on the run, than my head on a pike with none. Get the rum and the meat, get the meat in the cup, get the cup to your head, drink up. So that should be some kind of poem like that. So there's nothing interesting. Okay. We have found out a way to go. Is there any kind of interesting spot in here? Let's check. Nothing looks interesting. So we can use these ladders. It is good to know. And what about these? Is there anything interesting? That looks like a way. But yep, I got a hatchet, so that could be ideal. And we got some kind of loot. I've found some wood logs and the recipe unlocked for shield. Rough wood blog at workbench. Let's find out our torch. What about that? Another torch and another bandage. Okay, let's go. And my torch has some kind of durability, I guess, which will end in soon. So there's another way. Let's go. Is there anything behind it? No. Nothing interesting. The flame allows you to resist the shroud, but if you linger, you will perish. Escape the shroud to replenish your maximum time in the shroud. And we are enshrouded. And there's a countdown on top of our screen. Press tab to lock onto your foes. Press Control to dodge without harm. So we have seen. Yep. Okay. First one. And we can search, take all. We have grabbed some. Done. Collect. Collect, 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 collect. Yep. Shroud pieces. What are these? Enshrouded. Whoa. By the way, that's some kind of debuff. My shroud countdown is increasing much more faster in that area. Let's find out the way to out. Okay. Let's try to find if there's something interesting. I found some stone and some wood and twigs. That's something new. What about these? Okay, some more wood, some more twigs, and some more wood. Done. Let's head out. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on? If you fall, you will rise again at your last return beacon. So these are return beacons, which is act as a checkpoint. Can I collect that one? Yep. Collect. 6 wood blocks, 6 more wood blocks. Done. What about that? So there's no different type of animation for wood cutting, but I found some resin and some wood in that area as well. Let's head out. I'm seeing some kind of bees, and yep, we can collect and harvest directly some things around. What about that? Let me try to cut. No, I can directly loot that. Some wax and some honey. Another resin dropped. And some woods as well. Let's collect. What is going on in here? What the? While equipped with a shield or melee weapon, press right mouse button to block. A well-timed block will parry the attack. Okay. So we grabbed our first level up. That's our first level up. So let's find out what's going on. We got a new skill, which I wanna understand what's going on. So I can increase. What the? That needs 3 skill points to unlock, and that one needs 1. Interesting. Out of reach. Okay. So I can start with that one, and I unlocked my first skill. The only tool we got right now is axe, so that should mean I need to have some skill points. And as you've seen, my torch has turned into twig. After its durability has ended, it turned into some other thing. Nah, I can't grab anything from here or here. I have obtained the water. So, okay, let's grab some more wood. Whoa. So I can sleep in here. And I obtained some string. And I obtained some metal scraps from here. Nope. Yeah. We had sleep. Yep, we had sleep. Some kind of tar we have collected. And yep, as you have seen, I can break these skeletons for grabbing some bones. I didn't know that. What about these? Some more string. Some other thing. And no. Another journal. Captain's Journal, Day 1. Hold the chamber to your last breath. These were the words of the Ancient One before he entered with a handful of our best warriors. It was the first time I'd seen one of this kind, and I expect it will be the last. His face is burned in my mind. My life and those of my remaining soldiers are pledged to the sacred duty. Captain Arkwright. So that's someone that we will learn about later. Some more metal scraps. Nothing interesting. Let me try to break these. Nah. So my last torch. What about these? Okay. The little light is still showing me the way. Some more bones. On the road. Where should I go? Let's find out. Yeah, that's the way. Done. And I found some meat and some fur. Whoa. I wasn't expecting them. So I can climb up top. Okay. There's a door. Some interesting surroundings. So let's try to find a loot or something else that can help us. Okay. What about these? Some bones. Another lore. Don't leave my sight. Jasmina, is it true? The ancient call upon you to stay behind as the rest of us slumber. Will you be there when I awake? Please, you cannot leave my side. You are my all. Why must we change? I miss the old days when we used to travel together, side by side. You let me linger next to you. You held my hand. And now, all this secrecy, for what? I thought you could confide in me. I don't want the ancients to drive us apart. I'll lose all faith. If you must go, at least give me a farewell. That's the heartbreaking thing. All my heart, E. Who is he? Who is E? What about these? So why can't I collect? Yeah, that's a collectible. That's interesting. Comfort level 5. Hmm. So maybe some of these can be collectible as well. Yep. What is going on in here? Is that a breakable area? I don't think so. So let's try to head for our journal. Am I seeing a goat? Yep. This area looks like some kind of ruins. And as you can see, I can collect some wood. And there's another chest, which holds some flint arrow and some bandits. Let's go. Some more food. And what's that? Interact with campfires to cook food or sit near them with X to become rested. Hmm. And there are some foods. And there is another lore page. What about these? Another water. Let's read that. A good night's rest. Finally, a break from the tedious work. My bones are sore, but the warmth of a fire, a little shelter, and some sleep should allow me to become well rested. Food is getting scarce. I hear they're planning an expedition. Thankfully, I hid some rations below my bed. They will make for a nice meal when cooked over fire. So, let's collect these. Is there any other thing? No. Let's cook. Place food in your action bar, select it and press let mouse button to cook. Hold to cook. Okay. So I can cook it easily. Done. What's going on? Come on. Okay. Some other meat and some animal fur. Water is great source of vitality. Drink it to enhance your stamina and regenerate it faster. Okay. And I increase my stamina and I can collect some of these around. Some plant fibers and twigs we obtained. Is there any other thing? No. What about that area? Nothing interesting. Maybe there are some bows. Yep. Scrap arrow. And some flint arrow. But I'll need to hold that. Enshrouded. Oh. Ah! Come on, come on. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye, everyone.